We just wanted a fun night out. We got a lot more than we bargained for. Me and my boy Joey took a 10-month road trip across America. 4 to 5 months in we went to Austin, Texas. We got into town at about 11 p.m. and went to the first bar we could find. We met 2 ladies. Both older women. Cougars if you will. We danced and drank a lot with them. About 30 minutes before closing time a married couple comes and joins our table. They seemed nice. The Cougars knew them. We stay until the bar closes. One of the Cougars invited me and Joey to her house for a nightcap with the other Cougar joining as well. Obviously we went. I followed her in my brand new red BMW convertible. We pull into this ungodly beautiful gated neighborhood with mansions galore. We get to homeowner Cougar's house and it's crazy nice. So the 4 of us are out on her back patio drinking wine. 15 to 20 minutes after getting there, the married couple that joined us at the bar walks over. They were apparently the next door neighbors. Married couple tells Joey and I that they own a bunch of tanning salons throughout Austin. They ask if either of us would like a spray tan. They have the equipment next door in their basement. I am not keen on tanning but Joey was all about it, so he goes with the couple. Leaving me with both Cougars. The 3 of us are on the patio for about 15 minutes when we hear glass shatter. Not like dropping a coffee mug. This was a lot of glass shattering. It was coming from inside homeowner Cougar's house. In my inebriated state I jump up and walk into the house. The tanning salon husband was about 5 feet 10 inches, 225. Stout and in shape. I'm 5 feet 8 inches 140 pounds soaking wet. Anyway, he was in the living room with a pickaxe. It had a 2-foot long wooden handle, with a T on the end. Metal ball on one side of the T, and a super sharp point on other. He had shattered his neighbor's very large glass coffee table. He sees me and starts at me with the pickaxe cocked back. It was a baseball bat. As he is walking towards me he is screaming he's going to kill me and my buddy. He swings the pickaxe at my head. Luckily, I stepped back and it went in out 6 inches in front of my forehead. It 100% would have killed me had I not stepped back and let it strike my temple. He then pulls it back over his head as if he is going to hammer me straight down on the top of my head. I quickly bear hugged him, allowing me to hold the axe along with him. The head of the axe is down by his butt and his arms were over his head, so I luckily had all the leverage. I walk him out into the front yard in the position, trying to calm him down and find out what could have possibly gone wrong. As we get to the front yard grass I see Joey. Joey is naked. He's running down the street carrying his jeans. I end up getting the axe and the crazy neighbor man runs into the woods across the street. It was at this point I look at my car. My 4DR Ford Taurus has all 4 windows shattered out. The windshield is spiderwebbed in 3 different places. The back windshield has 1 spiderweb. I start thinking about chasing the guy down as I have his axe now. But as that thought was just developing, a police officer pulls up with lights on. I guess this a good time to tell you what I learned hours later from Joey. So the wife was giving said spray tan. The husband was watching. She told Joey to take his boxers off. Joey obviously looked at the husband sideways like, dude, your wife wants me naked? And husband said, oh go ahead, it's fine. So he got naked. As soon as he did the wife starts to give him the good old glock glock. The husband said it's fine Joey, enjoy, and he left them alone. Joey apparently thought it was an open invite to take it to the next level. She was apparently a loud lover. The husband came back in to see Joey getting intimate with his wife. He was apparently the yay my wife can give you top but don't have sleep with her type of guy because he freaked out. Joey ran and husband began rampage with pickaxe. Back to front yard. The Cougars had apparently called 911 and explained the situation. The cop immediately asked where the neighbor was. I was livid about my car. The cop wouldn't let me walk to the driveway from the porch to go look at my car, so I ended up in handcuffs sitting Indian style on the patio. More cops show up. They end up finding psycho neighbor and arrest him for a slew of charges. I got unhandcuffed. Joey, the Cougars and I go back to the backyard to try to process what just happened. Next day we wake up to spray tan wife knocking on homeowner Cougar's front door. She begs Joey and I to drop the charges on her husband because he already has 2 felonies and he will go to jail forever. Blah blah blah. I called her a lot of choice words. In my head this was her fault to begin with. Then she said she would pay to fix my car that was 100% undrivable in current state. After consulting Joey we agreed. We would drop the charges if she would get it fixed on Monday. She agreed to pay it. Monday we got a ride to the Austin TX District Attorney's office. We met with the Assistant District Attorney and explained we wanted to drop charges. We sign and get a notarized paper saying the charges are dropped. The District Attorney tells us that even though we are saying we don't want to press charges, the City of Austin still can charge him. We didn't mention that to spray tan wife. Joey and I then drive my vehicle with my head out the driver's window to see the road. We go to a really small family-owned auto glass shop that was in the woods. It was the closest one to mansion neighborhood. The guys are laughing as they look at the car. You boys pissed somebody off real bad. We were there a total of 7 hours waiting on them to replace all the windows and windshields. During that time we told the story of Saturday night. The owner was really cool and actually gave us beer to drink while we waited. I didn't understand it but I loved it. We hatched a plan to make some money from this venture. We asked said owner if he wanted to make some money as well. He was game. The repairs cost $750. We told him we'd give him $1,000 if he created a bill saying it cost $3,300 for the repairs. He happily did it for us. Next day we met tanning salon wife and husband at their bank. Joey stayed in the car because he didn't want to get killed by husband. I was sitting in lobby with the notarized we are dropping charges paperwork and the $3,300 bill for all new windows. I give her the bill. I was praying they hadn't priced out all new windows on a car recently. She gets in line without saying a word and gets 33 crisp Benjamins. I then give her the notarized paper and she gives me $3,300. We then drove straight to Shreveport, Louisiana with our $3,300 to go to the Horseshoe Casino. That was our experience in Austin, Texas.